Come on.
Okay, welcome, students. Hooray, we're here today. Now what we're going to do is I'm explaining the project. So the first thing that you want to do is go to the web, the MathXL, and you want to download the project answer sheet. All the way to the bottom, project answer sheet. Right click, open a new window, you'll get a nice answer sheet. There's 5 parts, or F parts. A, B, C, D. 6 parts. First part is find some data. Do a Google, gas prices in the United States, Walmart stores, number of Subway shops, number of people stealing squirrels from houses, whatever. And what you want to do is find some data. I use www.gasprices.com. That's a fake website. Don't look for it. But anyway, here we have some data. 1975 is going to be my starting point. Why? I don't know. I just picked it. But you could go back if you want, way back. It doesn't matter. You just want some data. So 1976, the gas prices were 61 cents, 0.614, et cetera, et cetera. You see the data on the board? Now, that is B. I need a copy of the data. So you can do a screenshot of www. Blah, 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 blah. You can rewrite the data. But I need to see the data. Okay? So I want, A is the website. You could also use a newspaper, Charlotte Observer, and then just photocopy it. You know, sometimes they got tables in Charlotte Observer, or Time Magazine, or Oprah Magazine, wherever. Wherever you find the data, I just need to know your source, and then a copy of the data. Okay, so that's B. Once you get that, then you're going to do a scatter plot. So L1, you need to do a translation. Now, this should be time. I don't want squirrels and nuts and trees. It doesn't make sense. Okay, it's time. L1's got to be time. Or I would prefer it to be time. It could be something else. But what are we doing? We want to make a prediction in the future. I can't do that if I have squirrels and nuts and trees, you see? See what I'm saying? And also some other stuff that people have done in the past. You know, number of cars passing a certain stop sign or whatever. Doesn't make sense. We want L1 to be time, okay? Then we do a translation. 76 will be 1, 77 is 2, et cetera, et cetera. So you're subtracting. 2012 would be 37, right? So you get your L1, you get your L2, okay? You're going to make a scatter plot. That's on another piece of paper. Then you're going to come over and do the whole thing on the web, on the calculator. Here, look. See if you can get this calculator. So when you bring up the calculator, turn it on. I put the data in my L1, stat, edit. I put the data in. I think this is a exponential function. So once I put the data in, I'm just going to do clear, stat, go over calc, go down to exponential function. Doesn't matter. You could do lines, you can use quadratics, but you want it to match. This is growing exponentially, isn't it? So I would think an exponential function is going to work. Okay? So that's the second part. Find the function or an equation that fits the data. Somebody did a line here, but a line, I think exponential is better because gas prices are growing exponentially. They are also kind of growing linearly, so you could theoretically use a line. I like exponential better because it used to be real, cheap. So exponential, I think, is a better fit. But anyway, okay, then you're going to put that in your Y1. You're going to do the graph. So the graph is part E. So this, you can also show your points and the line. Here on the thing, I'm just showing the line. Okay? And then part F is I'm making a prediction. In the year 2012, based on this equation, gas prices are going to be $3.21 a gallon. So once you put it in the calculator, then you can set your table at 37 and go look at the table and get the gas prices in 2012. If you want to do another number, you can. I just picked 2012. If you want to do in the year 2015, what's the gas price? It doesn't matter. Just want one prediction. How did I do? Any questions? you can also come look at me. You can also give me a $5 bill, and I'll give you an automatic 100. Just joking. He gave me a 5, but it was a Monopoly. I'm joking.
What is that?
This was James, so he gave me a $5 bill, but basically that was just because I was joking. If you give me a $5 bill, I'll bless your project. I was telling the other one. So there's this $5. So you can come look at some previous projects, but don't take the projects. And I wouldn't look at somebody that made a 75. You want to look at the hundreds. Let's go for the 100 on this project. Everybody can make 100. You just got to go through the steps.
Does it all have to be typed in?
Okay, well, let's shut the video off because I think we're done. Thank you very much.